Hello viewers and students. Welcome to our first lesson on Chapter 5, Animal Nutrition, according to the Cambridge O-Level syllabus targeted for students of grade 10. This video is a collaborative work between Mr. Shakil Acha from the Mauritius Institute of Education and I, Mrs. Bhavna Karamtoli, biology educator. To start with, let us have an overview of the content in this chapter. This first introductory video will focus only on the different parts which make up the digestive system. Then the forthcoming videos will be based sequentially as follows to describe nutrition in humans. Introduction. Eating good food, especially with family and friends, is one of the pleasures of life. But do we eat food just for pleasure? Recall from your previous classes, we eat food because it provides our body with nutrients in the form of carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals, and fibers. We require these nutrients in the correct amount and proportion to provide us with energy, for growth, and to stay healthy. Now that we know about the importance of food, what happens to the food we eat inside our body? This is the role played by our digestive system. The food that we eat cannot be used up by ourselves unless it passes through the digestive system, that it can be made available to the other parts of our body. The digestive system transforms the raw materials of food into nutrients. As seen from the video, the digestive system being an organ system, it is made up of a group of organs all working together to perform specific function. Which organs work together in the digestive system? There is the mouth, the stomach, the intestine, the liver, the pancreas. Each organ has a particular function, and only by working together as a collective system that it functions efficiently. Let's proceed. The only visible parts of the digestive system are the entry and exit points. Food enters through the mouth and undigested material leaves through the anus. The alimentary canal refers to the passage along which food passes through the body from the mouth to the anus. The digestive system consists of the alimentary canal, the passage of food from the mouth to the anus, as mentioned earlier, but it also includes structures such as esophagus, stomach, and intestine. However, additional structures are also required for the digestive system to work properly, namely the associated organs, salivary glands, liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. This is what the syllabus refers to as the associated organs. Now, let us have a look inside the digestive system in detail. Food is taken through the mouth, which leads into the buccal cavity. It is crushed and chewed, then made into a round ball called the bolus, which is swallowed. The bolus moves from the buccal cavity through the pharynx into a long tube known as the esophagus. The bolus is pushed and squeezed forward into a sac-like structure known as the stomach. The now liquid food moves from the stomach into an extremely long and cold tube in the abdomen, firstly into the small intestine, and secondly it continues to move along the colon, which is shorter and broader compared to the small intestine, until it reaches the rectum, which is the last part of the large intestine. Undigested material is stored before it is removed through the anus. This is our amazing digestive system. After the video, now let us try our first activity to identify the main regions of the alimentary canal and also the associated organs. The first part of the digestive system where food enters the body is the mouth. The cavity inside the mouth is known as the buccal cavity. Then food passes at the back of the mouth known as the pharynx. The long tube between the mouth and the stomach is known as the esophagus. The esophagus is approximately 25 cm long. Food then moves into a sac-like structure known as the stomach. This thin, long, and cold tube in the abdomen is known as the small intestine, which comprises of the duodenum, which is the first part of the small intestine, and the ileum, which is the final and longest segment of the small intestine. Both the duodenum and the ileum makes up the small intestine. The small intestine is about 6 meters long. This tube now is known as the colon, which is about 1.5 meters long. The rectum, which is the lower part of the large intestine, and finally the anus, the opening at the end of the alimentary canal from where undigested and unabsorbed food material exits the body. Now we proceed to identify the associated organs. The liver, which is located above and in front of the stomach, is a dark and red organ. The gallbladder, a small sac-like organ close to the liver. The pancreas, located below the stomach and above the intestine. And finally, the salivary glands located in the mouth. The glands are not shown clearly here, but when describing process occurring in the mouth later on, it will be taken on board again. This is how complex the digestive system is. Let us summarize what we have done. We had a look at the importance of food. We saw that the digestive system consists of the alimentary canal and associated organs. And lastly, we identified the different parts of the digestive system. Before ending our lesson, let us attempt 3 questions taken from past exam papers. This question is taken from a paper 2 from June 2017. So it shows the human alimentary canal. You are asked to identify structure C. C is the stomach. We proceed with the next question, again a paper 2 question from November 2010. So this figure shows some of the main regions of the alimentary canal in a person. You are asked to identify region C. So C is the first part of the small intestine known as the duodenum. Please note that you have to write the terms correctly. Duodenum. A last multiple choice question taken from paper 1 from June 2019. You are given 3 letters with different length. You are asked to identify which organs are being represented by the letters used according to the length given. So P is the longest part of the alimentary canal and R is the shortest region. We know that the longest region in the alimentary canal, it refers to the ileum. So P is the ileum. We eliminate A and B. We are left with C and D. Now we have to consider that R, it is the shortest part. Between the colon and the duodenum, which one is shortest? It is the duodenum. Colon longer, duodenum shorter. If we recall, the small intestine was approximately 6 meters long. The colon was about 1.5 meters long. The duodenum is shorter than the ileum. So the answer is C. That's the end of our lesson. Hope you have enjoyed. See you next time to pursue. Thank you.